Today we had OCG times and we have quite a bit of news to go over. We have new Novel support along with new Vanquish Soul cards, and then we also got 3 brand new cards from the Legendary GX set. And to wrap it all off, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Luna Light support from Serena from Arc 5. So let's get into it and let's talk about them. First up, there's a panic at the restaurant with Novels. We have 3 brand new cards. We have Chef de Novel. He is a light level 3 fiend. Oh, a light fiend pendulum effect. Oh, a light fiend. So, Fiendsmith Requiem anyways. Jokes aside. He has a pendulum scale 0. And you can only use the first effect and second of pendulum effects of this card's name each once per turn, so either or both of these once per turn. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can add 1 Novel card from your deck to your hand, except the pendulum monster. That's really good. And if a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. Also, really good of a pendulum effect. Honestly, pendulum effect, absolutely amazing. And then the monster effect is you cannot activate the first and second effect of this card's name in the same chain. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster on the field, increase its level up by up to 3. So you can do 1, 2, or 3, depending on what you need for which ritual monster you want to go into. And then once per turn, if your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage step, you could banish 1 recipe ritual spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard, apply that card's activation effect, and that ritual summons a monster. So literally, this is a really good thing because it gets your recipes out of your deck, and it just copies them. And then after that, if this card on the field is tributed and added to the extra deck face up, you could place this card in the pendulum zone. Kind of like how the Melodiouses are when you use for a fusion summon. Instead, you can use them for if it's tributed for a ritual summon or tributed for a tribute summon. So overall, this card's really good for the deck, even though the deck still has issues. But let's get into the next one, being Angry Burger. Now, a lot of people were questioning what this card looked like, and I am super happy because this definitely represents the old Hungry Burger as a brand new retrain. So it's a level 6 Dark Warrior ritual effect monster with 2800 attack and 1850 defense, and this card is always treated as Hungry Burger. You could ritual summon this card with a recipe card, and you can only use each of the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You could reveal this card in your hand, add 1 Novel monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. Cool. Monsters your opponent control that can attack must attack this card. Where have I read that before? Maybe certain barrier of the Voiceless Voice. And quick effect, you contribute 1 attack position monster on either field, and if you do, special summon 1 Hungry Burger with 2000 attack from your hand or deck. So it excludes himself, but it gives room for more Hungry Burgers down in the future, which I really do like because it opens up a possibility for the future of more Hungry Burgers. And I can think of another one because we have Hungry, we have Angry, and we're probably gonna get Bolstering maybe. That would be an interesting one to say the least. And then we finally have the Novel's recipe book because I'm not gonna speak French this morning as I woke up like 30 minutes ago. It's a continuous spell card, and you can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn, and while you control a Novel monster card, all face-up monsters your opponent controls are changed to attack position. Each time a monster is tributed by a ritual monster's effect, you could pay 8. Your opponent pays 850 life points. That's weird, 850. And once per turn, if you special summon a ritual monsters, except during the damage step, you can target 1 of them. And okay, you add a recipe or a Novel card from your deck to your hand, except the continuous spell, and if you do, increase that monster's level by 1. My mind blinked right there. But overall, solid support wave. It definitely makes it where the deck doesn't feel less clunky than it was. And overall, I definitely enjoy seeing new support for this fun theme. Now, after that, we have Get Ready for the the season pass characters for Vanquished Soul. I like how they had this set up because they had a dining thing, they had a duel just against these cards, which honestly, it's really nice seeing how they're setting up all their streams now. We have Vanquished Soul Holy Sue. She is a Earth Psychic Effect monster, level 5, 500 attack, and 2200 defense. And if she does anything special summoning, like, you could run this in the Earth Psychic deck for sure. You can only use the first attack and effect of this card's name each once per turn, and cannot activate more than one in the same chain. During the main phase, quick effect, you could reveal one other Vanquished Soul monster in your hand, special summon this card from your hand. So you're running Pantera in this card as a engine for rank 5s. Okay, that's fine. Quick effect, you can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters in your hand with the listed attributes. You have Earth and Dark. Take control of one monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack, your choice if tied, until the end phase, and Fire and Dark. Special summon one non-psychic Vanquished Soul monster from your deck. This card's absolutely crazy because it tutors out any of your Vanquished Soul monsters except herself. And I think just herself. I don't think that there's another psychic. I don't remember. It might have been a card that they don't use, but overall, this is a really good card for Vanquished Soul because it gives them the added consistency if they need it, and taking control of monsters we've seen in the past with Terrible Tactics talent could definitely turn tides very quickly. We have a brand new Vanquished Soul Rocks. It is a dark Exceed Pyro effect monster, 2000 attack and 2500 defense. I personally don't like the art, but I get the aesthetic. But it's a pyro and it's a serpent. That's very confusing. Is it like a Basiltrice? I think that might be Basiltrice. Huh, okay. 2+ level 4 Vanquished Soul monsters. Once per turn, if a Vanquished Soul monster battled this turn, you can also exceed summon Vanquished Soul Rocks by using one Vanquished Soul monster and or one rock of the Vanquisher you control. Transfer its materials to this card. Gains the following effects based on the attributes attached to this as material. Dark, all monsters your opponent controls loses 800 attack. Fire, Vanquished Soul monsters you control gain 1000 attack. And Earth, you can detach one material from this card, destroy one card your opponent controls. So most of the time you're definitely going to be doing Fire and Earth, but Dark is sometimes, depending if you need to do that. And honestly, you could just summon one by this way, and then you could just hard make the other to get all three going. And next up we have Vanquished Soul Start. It's a field spell. Every deck gets a field spell, I guess. And I think the Link Monster Search is the field spell. You know, we stopped doing this, Konami, where the Link 1 search is the field spell. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can target one Vanquished Soul monster you control, add one Vanquished Soul monster with the different attribute from your deck to your hand. Okay, this is just a reinforcement of the army. If a Vanquished Soul monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you could reveal one Vanquished Soul monster in your hand instead. Sure. And then during the end phase, if you control two or more Vanquished Soul monsters, you can set one Vanquished Soul trap from your deck. This is just a custom card field spell, so you want to Ghost Ogre this on the first effect. Yeah, you definitely need Ghost Ogre for that. Overall, this support wave for Vanquished Soul is super terrifying. I have a couple people in my locals that play this deck, and I still don't understand how just to counteract it. I need to duel against it more, honestly. This deck always confused me of what to hit, but then you have Caesar involved and it just says, oh, I'm gonna dodge all your stuff. I guess you have to run breakers against it. But overall, this new support's really crazy. And then we have the 3 cards from the GX Season 1 card reveals. We have Maiden in Moon or Maiden in Love. This card is a card that everyone has been waiting for ever since it was revealed and used back in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It is a light 2 spellcaster effect monster, 400 attack, 300 defense, and opponent's monsters that can attack this. Okay, opponent monsters that can attack this card must attack it. Okay, so we have this effect here again. Cannot be destroyed by battle. So, okay. So if you have it in defense, they're just having to keep attacking it. End of this card, battles an opponent's monster at the damage step. You can activate one of these effects. Place one maiden counter on one face-up monster your opponent controls, or take control of one monster with a maiden. That's really good. In a sense of, I'm gonna play casual. This is gonna be really silly in a lot of casual duels. Yeah, Eucalyptus Mole. Or wait, Eucalyptus Mole. Huh. It's a level 3 plant earth effect monster with 300 attack and 1300 defense. I don't remember this card from GX because it's been so long, but I don't remember where it's from. Who was the one that played? Oh, it's a Chumley card. Oh, Chumley used it. Okay. I remember now. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one level 4 lower beast monster from your deck in face down defense or face up defense position. Then if this card is in attack position, change it to defense position. So you can normal this, summon a beast, level 3, go Emic Saber Invoker. Oh, I was hoping we would get that card back because there's so many things I want to play with it. But overall, that effect's really good. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon one koala monster or one tree otter from your deck, and if you do, apply this effect until the end of the next turn. Non-effect beast monsters you control gain attack equal to their own original defense. Interesting. I mean, I would just have it just for the collection because it is adorable. And then we have Soul Union as a trap card, and it's a hero support card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target one face-up monster on the field and one elemental hero monster in your graveyard. That monster on the field gains attack equal to the attack of the other monster until the end of this turn. Then, if you have an elemental hero normal monster on your field or in your graveyard, you can fusion summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your graveyard. So this is one of the heroes are gonna run because you could banish your elemental hero Neos on your opponent's turn. I mean, it's fine. It does its job, I guess. So overall, these three cards are good in the casual sense, and I like that. Casual players are getting their support. And now let's get to the brand new Lunalight support, the thing that everyone's been waiting on forever. We have 5 brand new Lunalight cards. We have Lunalight Gold Leo. She is a level 4 Dark Beast Warrior effect monster, 600 attack and 1600 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand except Lunalight Gold Leo, then discard one card. If a Lunalight monster is sent to your graveyard while this monster is on the field, except during the damage step, you can target one of them and add it to your hand. This card already is great for the Lunalight theme because it allows you to add back materials that were used for that whole entire fusion summon, which is really great. And you can grab back things like Yellow Marten, you can even grab back things like Lunalight Tiger. So there's a lot of things you can do with that, and this card's really great. And then we have Moonlight Silver Hound, or Lunalight Silver Hound, I should say. It's a level 3 Dark Beast Warrior effect monster with 1400 attack and 400 defense. And you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon one Lunalight monster from your deck except another copy of Lunalight Silver Hound. And if you do, you cannot special summon from the extra deck while you control that face-up monster except Lunalight monsters. And when a spell or trap card is activated on the field, quick effects, you could banish this card Add one Lunalite Fusion monster from your graveyard. Or one Lunalite Fusion monster from your graveyard, negate the activation. It's probably to the extra deck. Which in my opinion is still pretty good. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Overall, definitely solid. Overall, solid card. Solid card. We have Lunalite Liger Dancer. It's a level 12 Dark Beast Warrior Fusion effect monster, 3,800 attack and 3,500 defense. Oh, this is a big monster on the level 12. Okay, so it takes Lunalite Leo Dancer plus 3 Lunalite monsters, and it must be fusion summoned with the above materials, and it's unaffected by non-Lunalite card effects. It can make a second attack during each battle phase, and once per turn you can send one Lunalite monster from your deck or your extra deck to your graveyard, destroy all opponents' special summoned monsters. This is literally just... So next up we have Lunalite Perfume Dancer, and it's a level 6 Dark Beast Warrior Fusion effect monster with 2,000 attack and 1,500 defense, and it takes 2 Lunalite monsters, I would presume, because they didn't... Yep, 2 Lunalite monsters. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once per turn, and if this card is fusion summoned, you can add 1 Lunalite Perfume from your deck to your hand. Being able to search Perfume is crazy. And then you can target one other Lunalite card you control, return it to the hand or extra deck, then you can special summon 1 Lunalite monster from your hand. And you can banish this card from your graveyard this turn. Monsters your opponent controls will lose attack equal to their original defense. Their own original defense. That's pretty good. Also, I totally just misread this. It's... You could banish this card and 1, not add 1. My brain is not working today. Lunalite Masquerade. It is a continuous spell card. But overall, before we get into Lunalite Masquerade, this card's really good. It's a definitely new Lunalite fusion that you're going to go into. So there's that. And then you also have, finally, the last card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can send 1 Lunalite monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you fusion summon a Lunalite monster, you could add 1 polymerization from your graveyard of banishment to your hand, then you could discard 1 card. And if you do, once this turn, if you fusion summon a Lunalite monster, you can also use monsters from your graveyard by banishing them. So being able to recover fusion substitution is really good, since that's always going to be a whole entire thing on itself, just by being able to just add it back after you banish it to put something back to draw 1 from your graveyard. So overall, that's really great. This new Lunalite support is very good. These new cards that we got were very good as well. And then we also have, what else did they show off? They showed off where we get the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicles on May 21st. And this is going to be big because it's going to be the brand new Sky Striker anime. And then we get to see the Albaz anime in June. So that's going to be nice to see. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below if you want to see new news every single time that it is posted. Like in 4 hours, or almost 2.5 hours, we're going to have openings for Alliance Insight from the TCG. But anyways, you can check me out on, I guess, Twitter, where I barely post. But then I also have my TCG player affiliate link down in the description as well. If you saw anything here that you want to pick up support for, to pick it up through that, to help support the channel so I can have better videos in the future. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.